Gassama linked with a £10 million move to Monaco this week. Chermiti, big money move to Fenerbahce, sort of around 12 million, I think it was 13 million euros. And Emmanuel Fernandez apparently attracting interest from Germany. I think combined, the total combined fees were about £30 million. If they're offered £30 million this weekend for all three, take or leave.
Not for all three, no. Not at this point in time, no.
No.
There's too much to play for. Rangers are wanting to be stronger, not weaker, going into the run, and they've got a chance. The carrot here of the Champions League next season, win the league and a shot at the Champions League. I know there's issues in terms of playoffs or straight in.
Mm-hmm.
That's up in the air a wee bit.
Yeah.
But if the opportunity to go for the Champions League is there by winning the league, they've got to give it this. I mean, they are, in fairness to Rangers, they are giving it the full throttle, aren't they? They've recruited in January. I still think there'll be business still to be done.
Mm-hmm.
What I would say is, if you're saying the job lot, all three go,
yeah.
no. I say no. That's too soon. What I would say is Chermiti, interesting. I know there was denials in Turkey, but that one wasn't there about the 13 million quid. I think there's a player in there. There's not enough goals in him. No. He scored a couple against Celtic. You think he's going to kick on? Hasn't really, has he?
Yeah.
I know he's pick up a note. Frustrating. I think if there was a £13 million bid, take that money and buy it.
I was actually going to say he's the one. I don't think they can sell.
I don't know.
But what am I going to say is, Michael, it's not because I think he's that great. He's clearly not. He's improved since the start of the season. But the problem is, what's below him? You look at Miovski.
Yeah, but he's not scoring enough goals, Gav.
Oh no, he's not. The funny thing is, he's great.
Is he going to be a goal scorer?
He's great outside the box. He's better outside the box. I say great. He's better outside the box than he is inside the box. Imagine you could take. Let me ask you this. Imagine you could take 12 million for him now and get Dessers back for a couple of million. Would you do it?
Well, no, because Dessers, I think, would help get Rangers over the line this year.
Uh-huh.
But you're looking at you want to have a model, the fabled transfer model. You buy young, develop them and sell them. Chermiti hasn't done enough for me. He might come on to a game, like you say, but is he going to be worth more than £13 million in 6 months' time or 12 months' time?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that progression from him. He's had a long time, and you look at his body of work elsewhere.
I agree.
And if they can get £13 million from now, I think you go, you know what?
But
no harm done, no harm, no foul.
As I say, I think the problem is, if we just talk about right now, the problem is, I think when you take him out the team, he's valuable just to the team because they don't have anything else.
It depends on how you lined up someone else to come in.
You would have to have someone ready to come in.
Yeah.
Miovski isn't cutting it. Danilo will probably leave. That's why Chermiti is important.